completely rebellious history of the world's biggest sport. We all know football, right? Massive stadiums, brilliant lights, billions of fans. But actually, its past is surprisingly dark. It's full of sheer defiance. Today, we're going to unpack exactly how this beautiful game we love was literally treated like a dangerous, locked-up criminal offense. Section 1. The Forbidden Game. Let's get into it. Prison for playing football? Seriously? What if I told you that just stepping outside to play a quick match with your mates could throw you directly into a dark prison dungeon? I know, it sounds completely ridiculous to us now, but centuries ago, this was a very real, very dangerous possibility just for trying to have a bit of fun in the streets. 30. Yeah, 30. Believe it or not, throughout history, kings, queens, dictators, they've tried to completely ban this simple sport over 30 times. We're not just talking about a one-off grievance from some grumpy monarch here. This was a systematic, repeated effort by the most powerful people on the planet to absolutely crush a game played by the working class. Moving right along to Section 2, archery over football. So, looking at the timeline, you can see this clear escalation in the laws. Way back in 1314, King Edward II cracked down on it. His reason? Simply because it caused too much noise and rioting in the streets of London. You kind of have to picture it. A massive, chaotic street game, zero modern rules. It was loud, it was incredibly messy, and the king absolutely hated the disruption. But then, King Edward III took this even further with a totally bizarre mandate. He didn't just ban it for the noise, actually. He had a highly specific and frankly weird military reason behind his rule. Basically, he was furious because his soldiers were spending all their free time kicking a ball around instead of doing what they were supposed to be doing. And this brilliantly illustrates the crazy reality of the era. On one side, practicing your bow and arrow, that was a strict, mandatory, legal requirement. You had to do it. But on the other side, playing a game of football was considered an illegal, punishable distraction from the looming war against France. If you weren't practicing archery, you were physically breaking the law, and playing football was literally seen as actively undermining the military strength of the entire nation. It's wild. Which brings us to Section 3, the unstoppable sport. Now, this wasn't just some isolated English problem. The crackdown spread geographically across borders like wildfire. Queen Elizabeth I enacted severe bans, and it was outlawed multiple times by leaders in France and banned by royal decree in Scotland too. You had all these powerful figures across Europe trying to kill the sport simultaneously, passing these really harsh decrees to just stamp it out of society entirely. To truly grasp the severity of this, take a look at the 20-day penalty. Under Queen Elizabeth I, anyone caught playing a simple match faced a draconian penalty of 20 solid days in a jail cell. I mean, think about that for a second. That's almost 3 weeks locked away just for kicking a ball around with your neighbors. That is exactly how seriously the monarchy viewed this so-called crime. But, here's where the story gets really inspiring. Football just went underground. No matter how many harsh laws got passed or how many monarchs threatened severe jail time, the sport kind of became this underground resistance. People secretly played it in back alleys, hidden fields, completely out of sight from the authorities. Everyday people just flat out refused to stop playing. It ultimately comes down to this simple truth. The human urge to kick a ball and compete with friends couldn't be locked up. The game was simply unbannable. You can outlaw a physical item, sure, but you absolutely cannot imprison the fundamental human desire to play, to connect, and to compete with each other. The spirit of the game was vastly stronger than the laws trying to contain it. It's truly incredible to contrast its origins. You look at the past, an illegal street crime punished by actual jail time and dark dungeons. And then you look at the present. It is the absolute biggest entertainment industry on the entire planet. It went from those hidden back alleys to literally conquering the world, stadium by massive stadium, uniting billions of fans globally. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Will you remember this dark history the next time you kick a ball? Seriously, next time you play a quick match or sit down to watch your favorite team, just remember that you are actively enjoying a freedom that people literally used to go to jail for. It's a game of the people, kept alive by the people. Be sure to share this explainer with your football crew so they know the epic history